time to play. Ah, he's eating. That's okay. He's not gonna be super happy, but this is the very, very famous Pure Biz, the horse of Silvio Pappalardo that we see every weekend at the event. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna catch him before he finishes eating. This way his belly is not too full. He's gonna be very upset with me. So, really quick, that's a funny little tip. We like them to have bell boots for them not to lose the shoes. And so I don't want them to, the pull-on bell boots to keep the moisture when you put them in the stalls. So we flip them up this way. It's nice and easy. It's quick. And then before he goes to ride or he goes out, then we flip them back down. So, because I'm about to ride him up. Believe it or not, the ones with the Velcros, they don't stay on as well. And also, it takes more time to put them on and off. So, that's why we like to do if somebody is wondering why we have our bell boots up and down. All right, buddy. I'm gonna try today these new. So I got these stirrups from Springer. Okay. They're like very similar to what I used to use, but now look at this. Bam! They just like flip up and down. So you know when I ride the babies and if I fall off, I'm not gonna get stuck. I'm gonna try these today. I think there's a little twist to the eye as well, for the leather to get in the right place. So we're gonna check them out and see. Okay. You want to know a little bit more about Biz. So Biz is Silvio Pappalardo's horse. So Silvio is my first client. We met probably about before my daughter is even born. My daughter is 12 years old, so I probably met him about 13 years ago. And when I went on my own, he was the first person to reach out for a lesson and training. And so I owe him a lot, and then he's been with us since then. So at the time, he had a horse called His My Rock, Barnum Rocky, that we did a lot with. And then over the years, we bought some horses together, and Biz is one of them. We went one day to Jessica Redmond together. We were trying to buy a horse for me, and he was there, and he was getting tried by some different clients, so I could actually see him in the ring when they were trying him. And so when they left, we were looking at horses in the stalls, and he was still there, and I was like, so what about this one? I like him. I saw him. He was pretty cool out there. And we both decided to add an extra horse to our trip. We went to buy one horse, and we bought two. And he was one of them. So anyhow, so we bought him to be a sell horse, so like to actually ride him and try to sell him. And then at some point, Rocky, Silvio's horse, got hurt, and he couldn't ride him anymore. And then they decided to take this one and keep him. And so since then, Silvio's been riding him. And he is actually now doing training level eventing successfully. Got, I think, the 4th place at the last event. And they take good care of each other. All right, buddy, let's do this. Can we open the cross ties? Today is Friday, so we are at the end of the week, and so that horse is in training with us, but the goal is to have him ready for Silvio. Silvio works really hard all week, and so he can only ride on the weekends, and so we have a very specific program tailored to his needs, because basically he only gets to ride 2 times a week on average, and usually he has one ride where he can flat his horse to get back into work on Saturday, and usually he jumps on Sundays. So on Friday with Biz, I like to do Cavallettis, because basically I don't necessarily want to jump big jumps before Silvio jumps, but I want to make sure that he's ready and that he has enough adjustability and control to be able to jump the height that he needs to jump. So usually Friday, it's his Cavaletti days. It's coming after usually 1 to 2 days of flat or dressage, and usually at the beginning of the week, probably like Monday or Tuesday, we like to give him a little bit of a fitness day, like a trot set or something. So for example, it's gonna look like a Monday off, Tuesday trot set, Wednesday flat, Thursday maybe dressage, and then Friday today, Cavallettis. So this is what I want to show everybody today. What I would do on a little Cavalletti days. This is more for like older horses, but it can be simplified, or it can be harder for older horses, simplified for younger horses. So it's really exercises that can be changed. So I had the security stirrups for a very long time, and so the ones that I had, they had like a pretty wide floor, and these ones are the same. They have a very wide floor, but they have a little slope to the floor on one side that creates a little bit more of your heels a little bit lower. So it gives you a little bit of a different feel at first, but I think you can get used to it really, really quick. So it is very, very important for us, for Joe, for myself, for everybody that ride these babies to have security stirrups. You really don't want to get caught if for whatever reason you lose your balance, you fall off. You do not want your foot caught in the stirrups. It can be very, very dangerous. I've seen it myself from my own eyes when I was younger. Somebody dragged, and I would recommend everyone doing babies and any kind of jumping to have some type of safety stirrups. I mean, technology gone so far these days that why not having safety stirrups? So when I see people not having them and doing a lot of eventing or a lot of thoroughbred retraining and a lot of young horse riding or anything that can be a little bit risky, I'm just questioning myself, say, why would you want to take that much risk? Like, it's so easy to just make sure you have the right equipment, like safety stirrups, cross-country vest when you do babies and cross-country. gloves, a good helmet, and these are tools that I must have and be very important. All right, we're gonna warm him up. So Biz, it's always a little bit of a horizontal balance when we warm him up. Like Silvio likes to call that a half stretch, which basically means that I'm gonna put him in a frame where his ears are pretty much leveled with his wither and his croup. So I'm not gonna ask him to carry himself very high. I'm just gonna let him a little bit on the longer neck and let his ears be level with his wither, almost asking him to stretch a little bit. So I don't really want him to be too low and take the opportunity to get a little bit heavy on me. So I want him a little bit in that mid frame, nice and relaxed. And that's my warm-up trot. So I talked about this before in different videos. Warming up a horse, it's pretty much like you when you do your little jog before you do your workout. You don't have to go fast. And how long and what do you do? So me, I like to do about 5-ish circles each way. So I did one circle to the right, one way around the ring, count for 2 circles. So you see, because I did 1 circle and 1 long side, for me in my head I already did 2, so I need 3 more to do. So here I'm gonna pop a little circle here. This is very easy. I'm warming him up, so I'm not asking him anything difficult at this point, because I want him to be warmed up, and I keep him in that mid-frame half stretch, like Silvio likes to call it, where he's not tight in his frame, and then he is nice and relaxed and happy. It's a compromise between having enough power and having enough balance. Good boy, Biz. So he feels pretty light on both reins, so that's another thing. You want him to be straight, so I want him light on my right rein, light on my left rein. Okay, so change of direction. Here we go, try to keep him nice and straight. Very good. All right, for everyone watching, if you have any suggestions and things that you would want me to talk about, feel free to leave a comment, reach out. We're always happy to help, and we're gonna try to make more content like this to help as many people as we can. I would love if you like what we do, that you give us a little press button, a little thumbs up, or a little subscribe. It goes a long way for us to continue, and so we're very excited about this. So we want as many people to get some help with these babies, horses, older horses. So I did 1 circle to the left, so I'm gonna do long side. That can be a little bit boring, but the horse has to warm up. I'm not gonna ask him anything difficult until I feel like he's warmed up physically with all the muscle of his body, and also that I feel like he's responsive to the aids, which feels pretty good right now. But things are very simple. There is nothing difficult. I like the stirrups. I mean, it feels good. I like the wide floor of them. Easy, did you see the style of the stirrup? I like the style, like maybe we can do a little. So it's funny because some stirrups, they like to put the collar on the outside of the stirrup, on the safety branch, but these ones are styled on the inside. The silver color, which is very neutral. I like silver, I like navy, I like red. But that silver color is great. Yeah, I think they look pretty short. Okay, I lost my count, but I believe I did about 5-ish. I don't, if I only did 4, if I did 6, that's fine, no big deal. So I can start my canter. I'm trying to have a good transition. So same thing, the canter is a gait that needs to stay balanced at all times. Like it's a gait that goes up and down more than the trot. And it's very easy for horses to lose their balance in the canter. So as much as I want him a little bit horizontal balance in the trot, I'm gonna ask him to stay balanced at all times in the canter. Today it's a Cavaletti day, so I did 1 circle sitting because I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do alongside a little bit steady, like this. That allows me to test a little bit my 2-point position on these bad boys that I have under my feet. I mean, it feels good. You know, sometimes when you try something new, it can feel a little bit different, and this is totally fine with me. I like them. Okay, so I came back all the way around the ring, so that counted for 2. I'm gonna let him go a little bit. So his frame needs to stay balanced, but not too collected at this point. I'm just warming up, so. And also, this is a horse that Silvio likes to ride a little bit off the saddle, so I'm trying to imitate the ride of my student. As a trainer, I'm not training that horse with me. I'm training that horse with Silvio, so I need to pretend and imitate what he would do for the horse to have a good response and positive response to. So when Silvio gets a little bit heavy in the saddle and a little bit taller and closer, I want him to slow down. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And when he gets off the saddle, I want him to go without running away. All right, so I warm up my left lead. Left lead is fine. Let's see the right lead. Oh, well, he anticipated that canter depart, so it's fine. I'll take it for now, but I'm gonna ask him again. Huh? That wasn't a very good canter depart. All right, do that again. It's actually not that great. Like I said, we can't be perfect all the time. And canter. I bet it's a little bit cleaner. He popped up a little bit his pole on this one. Okay, so warming up, it's making sure the horse is responsive to the aid. So my canter depart, I'm not super happy with it. So I did 2, I'm gonna do 3 more. Again, the 5 rule can apply to the canter depart. So I did 2, I'm gonna say biz. You can't anticipate. Up, they got a little bit quick on this one again. So that's 3. So I'm gonna do 2 more until he decided to listen to me a little bit more. Happy to canter to the right. I'm gonna wait a little bit. You see, he's anticipating he anticipates the canter depart, so I'm gonna wait. Okay? Psychology of horses. You see, he wants to jump into that canter, he knows, so I'm just gonna wait it out. Just gonna wait until he relaxes. It's a little bit of a patient game. He wants to anticipate, I'm gonna be more patient than he is. Good. And I got a clean one here. That's 4. I'll do one more time. And canter. Good boy. All right. By the time I did all this, I also did quite a few circles. So I'm gonna do the off the saddle part. But Silvio wanted to go cross country. All right, and remember, when Silvio sits in the saddle, I want to make sure the horse responds, so a little bit taller. Okay. And move. Okay. All right, so the warm-up is finished. Walk, trot, canter. I have a horse that is a little bit strong, that is very excited. He knows exactly what's happening. So I set up a few Cavallettis because it's Cavalletti day. Okay, so I have a Cavalletti here, a brown Cavalletti, then white, white, another one behind me over there, and also this one a little bit angled. So one thing that I can be different some people is that I just put the Cavaletti in these places. I did not count the strides. I just put them one in the turn, some on a straight line, some of them a little bit in the turn. I'm not gonna overthink how many strides are between these Cavallettis, because at the end of the day, working on Cavallettis and adjustability, it's for you to be able to do more and less strides. So I didn't count. I'm gonna start jumping, take a feel of the lines and how many strides I put on a normal canter, and then I'll play with it. I'll put one more stride, one less stride, etc. But a lot of people and students ask me, how many strides should I put in between these two Cavallettis? And I tell them, well, we'll see. I don't know. Depends. You have a small horse, a big horse. It really depends. Are you going to take a big canter? Are you going to take a smaller stride? So it doesn't really matter. The jumps will not move. It's the canter that has to adjust. So this is what we're going to work on today. Okay. The other second point that is important is that I will not do the difficult exercise right away. I'm going to warm up on the jumps and make it very easy and progressively make it more and more difficult. Okay. Why would I make it difficult when like I have to give my horse enough time to adapt? Huh? So what I'm gonna do first is that I'm gonna pretend this one right here, the one behind me, and the one on the other side are on a big circle. And I'm gonna jump them one at a time, okay? So we're gonna do that first. Biz, you ready? Be good because we're on camera, so you can't really, you have to look good. Like I said, we're gonna do them one by one. Huh? So I'm gonna basically jump all the Cavallettis one by one, show them to him. A little strong. So. All right. Okay. So I like to try Usually I like the one in the turn first, so we're gonna do this. Okay. So one by one. Good boy. I'm gonna turn on the outside of this one. So skip it. Yeah. I'm gonna jump this one. Good boy. And then I'm gonna go on the outside of this one to skip it. I'm gonna jump this one. And okay. Oh. A little strong on landing. This is the thing. This horse can be a little bit strong. He actually jumps with a different bit. Right now, I have these double jointed bit from like the one with the arrow from Springer, which is very good for the flat dressage, but it's probably not going to be enough for him to jump a little bit bigger jumps. So, of course, I did the left and I need to do the right. So I'm going to do them one by one. And so I stay on a circle. Okay. All right, I feel very confident, so I'm keeping going now. Good. So he was good. So I just made it a little bit more difficult doing this 3 in a row. I'm gonna do this 3 in a row on the left. All right, let's do this 3 in a row on the left. 3 in a row on the left. Okay. And look who over there. Our friend from Devaku. This is Bass, our new rep, coming to help us. All right, so 3 in a row. So now that we have this 3 in a row, we're gonna make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, so now that I did the 3 in a row on a circle, now I'm gonna do some type of a big oval that's gonna include the straight line where I was saying I don't know how many strides I'm gonna do, okay? Good. I'm on the ad. Good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit long. So I'm going to keep going. And stay on that big oval. So I put 6 the first time. I'm going to try to add a stride. Good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the weight, it's a little bit easier. And move. A little bit strong the first time. I think for him, you see, I took a feel of the line, and I think for him it's a little bit easier to do 7 stride weighting instead of pushing him strongly into the 6. So I want him to be patient for Silvio. So let's do the other way. Good boy. So I start with my turn. Good. Good. I'm gonna go to my line. And I wanna do my 7 the same way I did it on the right. I'm gonna do my 7 on the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I think I messed up on this one. Easy, did I mess up on this one? Yeah, too much control. All right, well, I have to do it again because this is not the plan that I was doing. Fast. You're sitting on a terrace jump. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ooh. All right. Good. All right, now what I'm going to do to finish, I'm going to do everything on one side. I'm going to change direction by the Cavalletti that we haven't jumped. Then I'm going to do everything on the other side. And now that I know I can do 6 stride on the go, 7 stride waiting, even 8 stride, too much waiting if I really want to. I'm gonna play with my mind and see and make an announcement, a plan, and see if I can make it happen, okay? So I'm gonna start on the left and we'll change direction and we'll finish on the right. I'm gonna do, let's do, oh, wrongly. I'm gonna do 7 to 6, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Oh, a little bit deep. Reopen a little bit. Steady. Steady. Very straight. Very straight. Simple change. Right knee. Very good. All right, and to finish, I'll do 8. Let's challenge ourselves. Good. I'm gonna prep a little bit. I'm gonna start slowing down. Steady. Oh, it's long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good boy. All right, that's good. I think he is ready for Silvio. He feels really good. I'm just gonna finish my session with a little bit of stretching to cool him down. A little bit of petting, telling him he's a good. He's doing exactly what we need him to do, and so he needs a little bit of a reward. He's also, it's a little bit warm today, so he's a little bit sweaty. All right, good boy. So of course, always both sides. Up, got a little bit strong here. Yeah, fine. All right. So what I'm doing here, I'm just showing you guys what I do with my horses and what we do in our program. I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of opinions, advice, different way of going about it. I am not telling anybody what to do. I am just showing what I like to do. And so we are very open to any ideas. We're just trying to open the doors to our program for everyone to understand a little bit better what's behind the scene of training horses every day. So I hope you understand, I hope you like it, and then we'll continue doing more of these. Thank you. Oh.